Hello, my Nova babies. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button because it's a whole Bible here, okay? Excuse my hair, y'all. I did not put a scarf on last night, so we just not going to talk about that, okay? So as you guys can see, we are obviously doing a facial routine. I'm not going to really talk about the products right now because I'm going to come back and talk about everything. But pretty much this routine is kind of like my everyday, easy, realistic, just out the door routine. Now, I do have days where I do a little extra, like lip scrub, things of that nature. Look at the skin, baby. The skin is skinning, okay? But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, I do have days where I do a little extra stuff. But some stuff you just don't need to do every single day. Like you don't really need to apply a lip scrub every single day. So I don't do that every single day. But yeah, y'all gonna kind of see, what I do throughout this routine. And then of course I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about all the stuff I use during this routine. And then I'm gonna also show you guys some other products that I like to kind of like switch between two or alternate between two. Just because I kind of like to switch things up. But for the most part, I do kind of like to stick with these things. Like I don't use too much on my face. Less is more, okay? But yeah, guys, I'll be back. Okay, Nova baby, so I just got out the shower, feeling good, smelling good, looking good, okay? So really quick, I'm going to show you the stuff that I used in the video earlier today, and then I'm going to show you just like other stuff that I like to switch up to. So yeah, y'all. Now, excuse me if you see me like looking down here because I am shooting on my DJI, so just give me a minute, okay, y'all? Okay, so first thing first, I do use this CeraVe. I don't never pronounce this right, y'all, but I think it's what, CeraVe? This one right here. I love this stuff, y'all. As y'all can see, it's almost gone. This one is the renewing cleanser. I done had a couple of them before. I done had like the sensitive one. I done had like a real creamy one. Now the creamy one, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my favorite. I think that one was like a hydrated one if I'm not mistaken. Now it was hydrating, but it just felt like I was applying like a lotion on my face and I just couldn't really get with that. This one is like my top favorite, y'all. I always go to this one. Now something new I just started adding to like my regimen is this cocoa butter formula, the skin therapy cleansing oil. I've never used a cleansing oil before, so I just started using this. I've been using it for maybe a week or two. It has been like clearing up my face. It makes it really smooth. Like I don't know, I just couldn't get with cleansing oils at first, but I really do love the cocoa butter formula, like their brand and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give it a try. And so far I'm really liking it. I think this will probably be one of my like stick tos that I'm probably going to keep for like my little skin routine. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to put this stuff off to the side. Hold on, y'all, I want to turn my mic on, but every time I turn it on, it always like it be like pull it on my clothes and stuff. So that's sometimes I don't wear it. Hopefully it don't die. I'm at 20%, y'all, so hopefully we can get through this. Okay, so maybe you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, so I'm trying to keep everything in order for you guys. A couple other things that you can use for your face too. Now this is not like a cleanser like that. This is more so like a bar. But I have these two right here. This one is the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile. This is the unscented one for like babies. And it's this bar right here. Hopefully you guys, I'm not sure if my camera is catching that, but this one right here. And then I have the Dove Sensitive Skin one. Now they do have a beauty bar as well. I just grabbed this one because I saw this one and it is for sensitive skin. It has like no smell, fragrance free, hyperallergenic. This is really good for your skin and stuff. So like if you don't really want to use something like this, you can use this or you can just switch it up. Now I have not used this one on my face yet, but like I said, this one is, like more so catered for sensitive skin, for babies, things like that. This one is not like that peppermint one, okay, y'all? So you safe to use it, but I will be trying it out very soon. Okay, so the next couple of things I'm going to be showing you guys is more so toners. Now I'm not gonna lie, I have calmed down a lot with my skin regimen because baby, less is more, okay? Drink your water, eat your fruits, your vegetables, work out, and mind your business, okay? But for real though, I don't really do too much anymore, but it is a couple things I still do. I do still use toners. Now I'm going to show you a couple different toners. Actually 2 toners and a cleansing water. So I'm going to show you the cleansing waters first. I have Garnier. I can pronounce it, y'all, but I'm trying to talk fast because I'm trying to wait for my order. Then I got to go get some other, y'all, I got so much stuff I got to do today. But anyway, it's this one right here. Now, as you guys can see, I was using the heck out of this one. This one is the skin brightening one. This one, I believe, is the hydrating one. This is the one you saw me use in the video. I really do like them both, y'all. Only reason I was using this one so much is because it was towards the front. I can get it easily. So once I just did, you know, my little reorganizing, I put them right next to each other. So now I'm grabbing for this one. They don't really have a smell, I guess. This smells like light rose water, and glycerin. And then this one is vitamin C, an all-in-one brightener. Cleanse, removes makeup, plus glow. And it really does that, y'all. I really feel like this is like one of the things that really contribute to like just the skin glow, you know, just the healthiness, okay? Like I said, I really do like both of them. I've had a couple other ones, and they're actually in my husband's bathroom. If I remember, I'll go grab them when I'm done with this and do like a side-by-side for you guys. Hopefully I remember. But anyway, moving right along. Now these 2 right here are toners, and you can use these on your face. You can use this on your face after shaving. It's multiple reasons that you can use this, okay? Multiple ways you can use this. Now this is the TN Dickerson's Witch Hazel. This one right here. And this one too is a Dickerson's Witch Hazel. This one right here. Now I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This one, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's this one. I'm kind of used to it now, but I couldn't get with the smell of this one. And it's not like horrible. It's just, I don't know, I just didn't really care for it. But, no, my bad. It's this one I don't like. Yep. I don't like the smell of this one. And I do feel like it's a really good toner. It's just, I couldn't really get with the smell. That's why I got this one. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Because this one, I was about to say, wait, this one don't smell bad, y'all. I'm tripping. Yeah, this one don't really smell bad. This one kind of smells like, it kind of has like a fresh powder scent, but it's not. It's the rose water that's in here. So yeah, y'all, this is the one I would choose probably over this one, just because, like I said, I don't really like the smell of it. But that's just, you know, a personal preference. It is a really, really good toner. I just like to use it after I cleanse my face. It just gets anything that was left behind from the cleanser that the cleanser didn't pick up, or, you know, things like that. And then too, when you are shopping for like a face cleanser, make sure you're getting something that's designed like for your skin. This one is good for like normal skin. I don't really have like super sensitive skin, or I don't have really dry skin. Like I do have dry patches, you know, every now and then. Well, not really anymore, but like I do have like areas that may get a little irritated, like right here in this area, like what is this called, your T-zone? Like my pores and stuff can get a little iffy. I hate that, y'all. But for the most part, like I just really have normal skin. I always kept my skin, I always had little skin routines. Like y'all, since I was probably like, I want to say my daughter's age, but probably like 10, I want to say I always would have like little skin routines, little regimens. Like I would go to Kmart with my grandmother, and I would be like in a little, you know, aisle with the Neutrogena, the Olay. Like I would have so much stuff, and I would just be on it. And I remember I like used to spend the summers with my grandmother, and like she knew I would be on my face care. So sometimes like we would come out from like a day of we're doing whatever, and I'd be like, I'm gonna skip it. She's like, no, don't skip it. Like you got pretty skin. Like do not skip your skin routine. And like I just always been like that, y'all. And I'm like installing that with Ray, like y'all, cause you just, when your skin is clear, you feel good, okay? And don't get me wrong, like if you have issues wrong that's, you know, like medicated, you gotta, you know, get treated, stuff like that, then okay. But if it's something that you can treat at home and you're just being lazy, like come on now, like make sure you get your skin together. Like this stuff don't cost a lot of money, and you don't have to have all these things. You can literally just pick one of each and call it a day. Like I said, I just kind of like having options. And like I said, it doesn't really cost that much. Like this was probably like $4 or $5. These were probably like the same price. Like it's not really that expensive. It is one thing that I'm going to show that's a little up there, but other than that, the rest is like a really reasonable price, y'all. But I don't know, I just always, you know, good skin, pretty skin, that healthy summer glow, okay? But I do, like I said, I do know it's sometimes getting clear skin at home can be really hard for, you know, certain people that deal with certain type of issues. So okay, But anyway, y'all, moving right along. What else? Okay, so next up, I guess we're kind of going to talk about like lotions and face creams and stuff. Now, the one you saw me use today was, once again, this one right here. I ain't about to try to say this title, y'all. Y'all see this, okay? Y'all see it. Hopefully, y'all see it. But it's this one. It's the daily moisturizing one for normal to dry skin. Moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier. Now, with this one, I like it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a couple of these. I had this one. I had like their sermon, and I had, I think, another one, like their night and their day one. Don't know the difference between them two. I just got it anyway. But I always just grab this one just because it just feels really good. It doesn't like irritate my skin at all. Now that is kind of one thing. I do have to be real careful with certain types of products. I'll take that back. My skin is not sensitive, but I do remember it's one product I had. Oh my God, when I say that burned, it hurt. Like all right here was so irritated. And like if I just do like this, it was just like stinking. It was really, really horrible, y'all. Like I absolutely hate it. I forgot the brand of it. I don't want to say, I think it was, I don't want to say a brand and it was the wrong brand, but it wasn't all their products. But I'm not gonna lie, that one product kind of, it stepped me away from like their whole brand after that. I was like, and then too, certain products too sometimes can like dry out my forehead and like right here. So I try to get stuff that's for sensitive skin, even though my skin is not sensitive. So maybe that's why I don't be having issues. And then too, like I try to get stuff that's, I'm not gonna say everything I use is organic because it's not, but I try to use stuff that don't have so many like scents and synthetics and stuff like that. Like I'd rather have something that's like fragrance free. Like I said, less is more, okay? Now I know I kind of went off subject, but it's still about skincare, okay? Okay, so like I said, this is one of the lotions I use. I really like this one. You can just throw it in your bag too. They do have a big one. I do have the big one in the closet. No, I have the body lotion. It's called Rough and Bumpy. I was using that when I was getting rid of like my strawberry legs and stuff like that. They do have a big version of this too though. Okay, so a couple other things that you can use for your face is this right here. Now this is kind of like an old, well, it's not really old school, but y'all be seeing these little things right here. And this is pure coconut oil. I absolutely love coconut oil, y'all. Some people can't use this on their skin, so be careful, be mindful. You know, do a little test patch before you just slather your skin on here. Then y'all be in my comments like, girl, this broke me out. Are you allergic to coconut oil maybe? Like, you know, everyone's skin can't take everything, okay? So this works for me. But anyway, y'all, like I really, really love coconut oil. And it's crazy because I'm not the biggest fan of the fruits. I don't really like the fruit, y'all, but I love like their products, amazing products. And it's like it's not real thick. Well, this one's not really, really thick. I have had some that's thick, but this one's, it's kind of more so on the lighter end. Conditions and nourish hair and skin. I have 3 of these. I have one that I use for my hair. I have one that I use for my body. And I just have like an extra one that I just use just for, you know, whatever. But these are really good. I got mine from Walmart, but you can get these from Walmart, the beauty supply store, different places. But just make sure it's 100% coconut oil, okay? You want the real stuff. Okay, so now this is one of the things I was talking about that may be a little expensive, and this right here is the bio oil. Now I had a couple of these, and I also have their version of the lotion. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like their lotion. Their lotion does not feel like lotion. It's like watery, it's real thin. I just don't like it. I'd rather use the oil. And the lotion comes in like a bigger bottle. The bottle kind of looks like this for the most part. But I don't know, I don't really care for it. Like when I did use it, the couple times I used it, it did feel really good. It's just, I don't know, y'all. If I had a preference, like if I had to choose between one, it would be this one. Like I said, it's a little more on the expensive side, but this is a really, really good oil. It has like a faint smell. It kind of gives me, what is it? The tea tree oil. Oh my God. Why couldn't I think of the name of that, y'all? But anyway, that's what gives me the vibes of. It's not like real strong, but it's like a little hint of it. I don't know, kind of smell like cinnamon too. I could be tripping on that. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, yeah, so like I said, this one is a skin oil. You probably can't really see it says skin oil on there, but it is for your skin and stuff. Like I said, you can apply it on your face, your body, wherever. A little bit does go a long way, so you do not need a whole lot. My bad, y'all. I was trying to read what my camera was saying. It was letting me know that my battery's about to die. I got 10% left. So if my audio goes kind of low, y'all know why. My mic just died. But yeah, I think that is it. And then I have this right here. It's just like some little, what do you call these little I can just call them my eyelash thingies things. Like this right here. Y'all see them, okay? I actually got these from Amazon just because they were pink and they were cute. And then I have this little aqua thingy sticky. I can never pronounce the name of this, y'all, but it's this right here. It came with a pack of 2. I also have the cocoa butter sticks. I just really do not feel like getting up to go get that. It's literally just a stick like this and it's cocoa butter, okay? But I use that for, it came in a pack of 2, so I don't use the same one. But I use that for different things. I had one for my heels. For like in the summertime, you wear sandals. Sometimes your heels can get a little chapped. So I use that for like when I would need to rub it on my heels. I do have one that I use for like my lips and stuff. Then I have another one that's just like if I need it for like my hands, my knuckles or something like that, elbows, knees, something little I can just kind of rub it on. I use it for that. So yeah, y'all, that is my skin routine for 2025 as of right now. It is a couple products that I want to try out, but I feel like that's more so like makeup stuff. It is a couple skincare things I want to try, but I don't know. I don't like using too much stuff on my face because I'm the type, I don't want to put nothing on there and then I get messed up, okay? And then I'd be like, dang, I should just left myself alone trying to experiment. So like I said, I try to kind of stick to what I know. For the most part, these lines are what I would stick to. Like if they came out with like a different type of cleanser for your face or something, I might give it a try versus trying like a whole different line. I do have the Olay cleansing wipes. I will be probably trying those out very, very soon. Olay doesn't really bother me. I had the Olay cleanser that was kind of like this. It was oat milk and something. Once again, it kind of felt like a lotion, but it was hydrating, so it wasn't bad. It's just I have to get used to those lotion type of cleansers, okay? But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much. Oh, hold on, there's one more thing I have to show you guys. It's this right here. It's the Skin Success. It's by Palmer's. This is anti-dark mark fade cream, or dark spot fade cream for all skin types. So pretty much like you can probably kind of see like on this cheek I have a couple little spots that's kind of like dark and stuff. So what I would do is I just take a little bit and just rub it, you know, onto my skin after I do, you know, my skin routine or whatever, when I'm about to go to sleep, or even during the day or whatever. You just rub it on there, or pretty much anywhere on your body where you have like, you know, discoloration or, you know, marks that you want to fade away. This would be really good for that. But like I said, I'm kind of just talking about face here, so that's why I said for your face. I have a mark right here too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that mark won't go away. That's not like a spot. That's actually from like a chicken pox what I had when I was, I don't know, probably like Ray age, maybe like 6 or 7. That was crazy. Do kids still get chicken pox nowadays? You know what, let me not even speak that up. But anyway, y'all, yeah, so I think that is really, y'all, okay, I covered everything. I feel like this video is going to be so short because I don't have, like, a lot of stuff to show y'all. But like I said, when you're dealing with your face and stuff, you don't need to lather your face with a bunch of stuff. Oh, and then I do have, look, lip care routine, too, for my lips. I either use the lip scrub. You know what? I'm going to show y'all that. Hold on. Okay, so these are the scrubs I would use. It would either be... oh no, this is not the scrub, my bad, y'all. It's this one. That's the overnight lip mask. So this is the Tree Hut lip lip scrub. My bad, y'all. I'm just so excited. I think my package is out there. I don't want to tell y'all what it is. I'm doing unboxing, but this is what it looks like. It's just like a stick. It looks like a chapstick, and you just rub it onto your lips, and y'all feel like butter, okay? Love this stuff. And then this one, it's kind of like a little set that goes with it. Is the overnight care. I put this on my lips. Like, baby, this stuff is really moisturized. Like, I could put it on at like, I'm a night owl, but say like I put it on at like 10 p.m., right? And if I happen to doze off and wake back up at like 2 a.m., my lips are still pretty moisturized. Like, if I can still feel the moisture, okay? So this stuff is really, really good, y'all. But yeah, now I think that is it. Like I said, if y'all have any questions or anything, drop it down below. I pretty much got everything from different stores, but it was a combination of like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Myers, things like that. You could probably find all this in one store, most likely. But yeah, y'all, in worst cases, order online. And yeah, like I said, any questions, drop it down below. And like I always say, everybody not gonna like you, but everybody don't got good taste. Okay, and with that being said, peace, love, and happiness.